it's just guys that I've always been around growing up, and we trained together. And this is probably going to be my most fun game of the whole season. I've kind of been looking forward to this one, circled it up, and we've just been talking about it. Just excited to actually play against each other, at a high level at D1, which was always our dream growing up.
So what does he do best? What do we want to expect to see from him?
I mean, he's an electric guy with the football. I mean, with that option offense, he's got a lot of smoke and mirrors. So when he actually gets the chance to carry the ball, he does a lot of good stuff out there, making guys miss. And he's a fast dude, and he throws the ball well as well. So, I mean, he's a multi-dimensional quarterback, and we're just going to have to make sure we're disciplined on defense.
I know you said Attawa. How do I say that?
Adawan. Teo Adawan. Teo and Toye Adawan.
I know you said that he might play a little more on special teams, but what happens if you get one-on-one with him at safety?
We done talked about it. He told me he's going to try to mess me up, but I told him, if push comes to shove, I might not try to make him miss. I might try to go right through him. And he likes to disagree, and we have fun with that. But it's just going to be great. I mean, this has been like our dream, to both be at D1, and for us to be here, I mean, it's just amazing. And even though when it's game time, I don't have no friends at that point. It's game time. But after the game, definitely going to cherish the moment for sure.
Jay, we talked to you a couple times, about how you've, with the workload and all that stuff, and you talked about this being kind of a money season and things like that. When you look at where you're at right now with these 4 games left, are you pleased with what you've shown so far?
Definitely. I mean, I'm excited for the fact that I'm able to be more efficient in the pass game. I've been able to show that facet of my game, which has been really cool that the coaches have let me do that. So I'm excited to be able to show just the different skills that I have. At the same time, though, I still have a lot that I need to do better in the running game, just making some more big runs for our team and just having those game-breaking runs and just being more consistent as well. So that's really what I'm going to be focusing on in these last 4 games.
I know you say using that hashtag money season. As a team, you're kind of in money season, it would seem, as well. So how important is it to perform in the crunch time when you guys need to?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this bye week came perfect time because it really made us focus in on what we have left. I mean, we have 4 crucial games left. Each game is basically a championship game, and we know, like you said, hashtag money season, there's a lot of money to be made each time we touch that field, and it's going to be really exciting to just see how focused we are every time we step on the field each week, and just how motivated we are to prove that we're ready to win a championship.
First month of the season, all the talk about the offense was the big 3 and nobody else, and who's going to step up. And the last 3 games, there have been so many guys get involved. What's allowed so many guys to touch the ball and make big plays for this team the last few weeks?
The practice, the way they've been practicing. I mean, once Matt went down, those guys understood, next man up. They have to be able to carry the flag just because we can't be one-dimensional. And to see those guys produce how they did in the BYU game was really exciting, not only for me but for them as well, just to show that, the work that they've been putting in practice is finally paying off on the field.
What's it done for this offense to have more variety and have more guys you can count on to go out and make a big play?
I mean, it's definitely going to help the run game for sure when we have all these guys, all these weapons out there on the perimeter ready to catch the ball and make those big plays. It's going to help the run game open up, and once they open up, then I'm able to get going. It's going to open right back up for them, so we're just going to be able to feed off of each other.
Sorry if these guys asked you already, but 2 years ago was kind of your breakout game in New Mexico.
Yeah.
What do you remember about that day?
It was just, there was a game where I didn't know how much I was going to get in. My number was called, and the first play I broke, and I laugh a lot with my friends and teammates just because I was 230, had a knee brace on, and I was just rumbling down the sideline, and I was able to score my first collegiate touchdown that game, and it's a game I'll never forget because it kind of sparked off my college career, and I'll never forget that game.
What's the month of October? What was the month of October like for this offense? Putting up pretty gaudy numbers on a consistent basis, and it seems like you guys believed you could be that type of offense. Now, we see the results though.
Yeah, I mean, we were very efficient in October, and it was really exciting just because the whole season building up to October, we had kind of been talking about how our offense still has much room to go. We still need to hit our potential. We still need to show what we can do, and in October, we were really able to showcase that on the field. And now the challenge is we did that in October. Can we still be consistent, and can we still bring that along in November leading up to the championship game, hopefully?
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks.